and welcome to another Sonic Lab / Friday Fun. I mean, because basically what I've got here is the Korg Volca FM2, which is the reissue or sort of new version of the Volca FM. Those perhaps who don't know the original Volca FM, it's essentially a 6-operator DX7 style voice with additional kind of performance control. It's no Op6, but it's actually kind of, yeah, it's pretty cool. But the original had some serious limitations. I reviewed the full thing. You can check the review out. I'll put the link elsewhere. It was only 3 notes and it didn't respond to velocity sensitivity, which for a kind of FM-based instrument seems a bit of an issue. So this guy has now 6 voices. It's also got a nice green LED. I think the original was red. It's also got effects. So it's got, on this one, we got the chorus. I'll just turn my effects down. So if I turn that off, and you can set the chorus depth with this function control. It's also actually velocity sensitive, so, but you can kind of set the slider value. So for some reason, still got a velocity slider, but it kind of adds to the response. This also does octaves, or there's a shift function that does transpose. This also doubles up as the a kind of parameter value, because you can get to all the parameters in there if you wish. I mean, fill your boots, but I'd use an editor if I was you. But you've also got lots of additional. We've got 32 algorithms. One thing that's actually quite cool about this, as a side issue, is you can change the algorithms for quite radical shifts in sound. And just having that close to the surface, and plus a few of these other modulator and carrier envelopes, really kind of quite drastically affects the sound. But like I say, it's not like an Op6, which is actually a much more hands-on experience. This is only a Volca after all. Other differences are, we've not only got that, we've also got a reverb. So if I take the reverb function, and it's actually quite quiet. So if I turn the reverb up, it's kind of a fixed. If I actually would do that, we'll change that and then we'll turn the reverb up. Sounds like a sort of hall with an early reflection. Non-editable. I am playing the cheesy electric piano patch. There are other sounds, other improvements. We've also got 64 memories in here. The original had 32. You can still load DX7 sysx banks, of which there are legion on the internet, and that is actually very cool. In fact, I think you can use DexEd which is an instrument that to access some of the parameters. But some really nice sounds in here. I'll just play. This is called Arctic. And that's all internal effects, that's not mine. I've added, as is my want, I've got the Zoom MS70-CDR in here, and I've got, so if I take my reverb off here, and then we listen to mine, got delay, a particle reverb. The 6-voice polyphony really helps when it comes to kind of just playing more notes. 3 notes was sort of almost useless in a way. And we can also add, we can go into unison mode, which is kind of interesting. This would probably be a bit loud. Maybe I'll try that with a bass sound. Let's take my effects off. Unison on. Just makes it sort of mono. Another change is we've got MIDI in and out. And while I'm on the subject of MIDI, one thing that really bugs me is they don't provide a MIDI adapter. This is a MIDI adapter that I happen to have, so, you know, stereo to MIDI DIN you can plug into. But this one is a different format to the Korg one. Now, Korg are adamant that their mapping is the right one, but I don't seem to have any Korg ones, and they really should provide one, because it was a real struggle to find something that I could plug the MIDI into. But we've also got MIDI out in case you did want to use the sequencer to play other things. Not sure why you'd want to do that, but I suppose it's okay. We've got sync in and out, and what else is there that's new? I can't remember if there's anything else. I think that's about it. But the real big things are obviously 6-voice polyphony, hooray, and velocity. Hooray, because FM is all about the velocity. You know, those are the... I mean, these are some of the cheesy sounds. Actually, there's quite a good selection of sounds in here. This is using the arpeggiator. Put my effects on there. Nice. Take some out. I can tweak the LFO. Unfortunately, the LFO does not map to the mod wheel on this keyboard, which is a shame. Would have been kind of nice if there was a mod wheel. It doesn't seem to do anything. There's no sort of LFO, but that's just the way it goes. Let's find another couple of patches. Some sort of classic FM synthesizer, pianos. Let's take that reverb off. Again, if we change the algorithm. So interesting. And we can get to, if we want to get to all the parameters, there they all are, fill your boots, but frankly... But anyway, I really just wanted to sort of highlight that. I think it's pretty much the same price, and it's, you know, welcome. They did the things that were missing in the original, and so you actually get quite a usable FM synthesizer / module, so good work. So anyway, what I've done here is I've hooked up my, the Delta CEP. So I've just got this sequence running. And then I've got a patch on here, which is kind of like an electric piano. But I've got it going through my trusty CD. So I thought what I'd do is just kind of have a bit of a jam, and maybe I've got my tempo running. I thought I'd have a bit of a jam and just sort of play through some of the sound. Just a little bit hot, and record some stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try and clear that, make that a bit longer. And maybe go to 8s. What's nice is I can actually adjust the velocity of the incoming MIDI notes. A bit. thing that I could do, which is kind of cool, is use the motion sequencer to record some algorithm changes. So if I switch this on, I'm going to clear this, then I'm going to turn the motion sequencer is on. Let's see. See what happens if I now... So I get that textural change. Bring that reverb up. That's nice. Add a bit of LFO here. Woo! Going back to my original patch. Getting a bit out of control, but it's great fun. I mean, it's, you know, yeah, I'm using this in a sort of very ambient way, but it just seems to fit really nicely, doesn't it? Transposing the bass line. What happens when we transpose the chords? Anyway, I hope that's been enjoyable for you. I've certainly enjoyed jamming out on it. Korg Volca FM is available now. Delta CEP Radikal technology is available. MS70-CDR is available. Nice little multi-effects unit. So yeah, hope this maybe inspires you to put some stuff together. Maybe it's worth looking at the Volca FM. Seems like good value. I think it's about 100 and... I'll put the link below. I can't remember how much it is because I'm lost in the music. Anyway, that's it for this time. See you next time. Thanks for watching.